Good morning. It's bright and early and I'm getting ready to go work out. I just finished my workout makeup.
Start by grabbing your brushes that you used yesterday. Now, of course, if you've done your weekly washing on your brushes the night before, you will have to do something a little different. I start off with my fluffiest eyeshadow brush. This is the brush I use to put on my lighter eyeshadow colors, mostly tans and neutrals. Now, I'm just using the residual of what was left on the brush when I used it yesterday. This does two things. It saves me A, time, because I don't have to stand there dusting each brush in various kinds of makeup, and B, it gives me a really light color coverage and is not too dramatic. The next eyeshadow brush I'm using has medium length bristles and is more dense. This lets me put darker coverage concentrated into one spot. This brush I use for my darker eyeshadows, the grays and the blacks. I want to define my eyes, so I'm putting, again, this residual dark color along the top of my lash line and on the bottom of my lash line as well. Now, this next step you can do or not do. I sometimes do it and I sometimes don't, but I take the brush that I use to contour with. It's an angled brush. Using the residual contouring powder on the brush, lightly go over all the spots you would contour normally. This gives your face just a little bit of definition. I then take my blush brush, which is also an angled brush, and dust that on the apples of my cheeks. It gives you just a little bit of color that you definitely need in the early morning hours. So if you're going to do anything that I tell you today, it's definitely make sure you curl your eyelashes. Eyelashes really open up the eye and make you look more awake. Now, just a few more things. These next 4 things you don't necessarily have to do, but you may just want to. This translucent powder is awesome because if you have any redness or you're just a little bit shiny, it takes that all away and just makes your skin look soft and blends in all the residual colors you just added to your face. This next optional step is perfect if your eyes are a little bit red in the morning. Using a white eyeliner pencil helps with the redness. You want to put it on your inner lash line. This really opens up the eye and gives the illusion that the eye is whiter than it really is. And who wouldn't want that? The next thing we're going to do, if you choose, is define your eyebrows. Now, if you have really dark, nice shaped eyebrows, you probably don't have to do this. But if you have blonde eyebrows or maybe just don't have a lot of eyebrows in general, eyebrows make a huge difference in the shape of your face. So if you don't have any or they are just really, really light in color, almost non-existent, just give them a little definition and it'll change the look of your entire face. Looking good. Almost done. Now, this last step you can do or not do. It's coverage. Say you have some kind of blemish or a little red spot, or maybe it's just part of your skin you don't like to show. Just use your favorite concealer and lightly cover those places as I'm doing now. As you can see, I also like to add a little bit to my eyebrow bone, highlighting it just a bit. So here's the thing. This could take you 1 minute or this could take you 5 minutes, depending on how many of these steps you decide to do. When I do it in the morning, if I do all these steps I just showed you, it takes me no longer than 3 minutes and I'm out the door. Which is what I want because the longer I can sleep, the better. But on a side note, the days when I have super clean, fresh brushes, I do the same process. I just lightly dip my brushes into my makeup so I don't get too much coverage.
And now you're ready to work out or go run errands or do whatever it is you need to do for the day. You are ready. Okay, pause. Whatever I was just saying. I just got back from working out. Well, maybe I worked out and then I went to some breakfast, not gonna lie, but I did just work out. I had to share with you something really exciting. So I walk into boot camp and this woman, she's like, oh my gosh, I love your look. She's like, you look so put together, but yet have this like good messy going on. I was guessing because it was my fun hair and my little braid that was a little more, you know, together before I worked out. I told her, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I feel like everyone should have that feeling in the morning. How good is it to like go somewhere where you don't expect anyone to like compliment you, especially going to the gym? Back to whatever I was saying. And remember, you can do less than I did, you could do more than I did. All that matters is that you feel good. Make sure to like and share so other people can like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next class.